Hey everybody, this is John again, and I was going to bring you another story. I find this to be pretty interesting. I don't know if the voice of the masses have been heard or if what they did really affected their bottom line at eBay. I can assume that that's probably what happened, is that people just quit using the Markdown Manager. I know that I didn't use it a whole lot after they changed the rules on it because it just was like, why? They took the fun out of it. When you screw with something too much, you can really mess it up. I don't know. Too many, as they say, too many cooks spoil the cake. Um, it says eBay reverses unpopular markdown pricing policy for now. eBay reversed an unpopular pricing policy that limited sellers who use its Markdown Manager tool. Don't look for an announcement on the seller board, however. It was posted by an eBay moderator when sellers discussed the issue on the company's forum on Monday. The initial policy restricted sellers when creating a markdown sale with Promotions Manager. Sellers had to have an item listed for 14 days at the same price before they could create a sale. The policy was announced as part of the Summer Seller Update on May 22nd and went into full effect on June 25th, 2018. So that's June, so that'd be July, August, September, and we're into October. So 4 months of them realizing that it was a disaster. Yes, a disaster. At the time, eBay said, we recommend that you list your items at competitive price before you create a markdown sale event. For many products, pricing recommendations are provided. Ooh, that's a big old mouthful right there. As you list and under the growth tab in the seller hub. My mouse is being screwy. In the summer update FAQs, eBay explained to ensure price transparency to eBay shoppers, you will be required to list your item for 14 days at the same price before you create a markdown sale event with promotion managers. Yeah, there were certain people out there that were telling people to mark their crap up. Mark your crap up and then run a sale. How ridiculous is that? Why would you tell people to do that? Because when you make stupid videos and you say do that, then this is what happens. And we don't want this to happen. It was a very unpopular policy, and the same week eBay sent a letter to some sellers telling them that they were exempt from the policy restrictions. We wanted to let you know that we have exempted your account from the requirements. You will continue to be able to create markdown sales from the listings without a wait period. That only made the policy more frustrating for those who were not exempt. And that's kind of crappy. Like, oh, you can continue to manipulate the system, and we don't really give a shit. You just do what you want to do. And all these other people over here, we're going to keep them right under our thumb. And that's just stupid. It's just stupid. You need to have uniform policies for everyone on your platform. Everyone. Here's my opinion. I don't run eBay. I just sell there. When sellers discussed whether eBay was uniformly enforcing the policy in a thread on the eBay boards yesterday, a moderator piped up with news of the policy reversal. I am happy to confirm that starting today, you can create immediate markdowns using Promotions Manager. We appreciate the feedback we received after our first announcement, and we are committed considering all input we've received from our sellers. If there are any changes made to this decision in the coming year, you'll be informed right away. And as we move into the holidays, our biggest priority is ensuring you have an easy and successful selling season. Thank you for selling on eBay. It's interesting to note that the wording leaves wiggle room for eBay to revert back to the policy restrictions after the holiday. Also note that in July, eBay walked back another part of the markdown pricing restrictions. Sellers can now add items to a markdown sale even if the listings was previously in another sale event within the 14 days, as long as the listing price has not been changed. That change was announced on the seller announcement board. eBay on update 10/9/18, eBay announced a change to the seller announcement board this afternoon. For me, it's interesting. Like, what I'll do is I relist my items every 30 days. I don't do good till cancels. I think that's absolutely stupid. I don't know why anyone would do that. You're going to be mad. If you don't like it, tell me why below, why you list good till canceled. I don't understand. I don't do it because every 30 days I look at my shit. Every 30 days I look at every item that I have listed and I go, what are they selling for now? I take that title, I put it in, I search for it, or I'll bump it down a couple dollars. just to move that garbage out. I'm not in the market for collecting stuff. I'm in the market of selling stuff. And if I can't sell it, then what good am I doing on eBay? So I'm sorry about my little rant, but yeah, every 30 days you need to be evaluating your stuff. Don't just let that stuff set stale and stagnant. I went from almost $1,300 or 1,300 listings on my main account down to like 1,100 listings. I have culled 200 items, or I have not listed because I'm listing on a separate account now, because I'm going to get both of them up to 1,000. And I'm just not sure. I'm not sure why anybody would want to just do good till canceled and not constantly be reevaluating their items. Maybe you're reevaluating them. If you're reevaluating them as you go, like, every month you go through your whole store. But I'm talking about people who have like 1,000 items. I don't know how you would do that. I don't know how in the world you would do that. But I'm chasing rabbits now. Anyways, let's check out the comment section, because this has got to be gold. You know what I'm saying? Let's check it out. Vern Fern, good for them. The feature was one of the many utterly stupid decisions eBay made in the recent times, and I'm glad they reversed it. eBay Shield Buster. Devin has destroyed the marketplace beyond repair. Even the bidding pop-up box is not working properly. Just tried to bid on an item, and it misfired at least 5 times. Sellers are losing price momentum because eBay's inept programming and data center management. I think the problem is that they're using a platform that is 22 years old, 23. And I think what really needs to happen is that they need to update all of their code. I would imagine that there's still some garbage code in there from 1997, 96, I don't know. But I could imagine that it's not an easy program to probably program. Easy app to program. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything. OMG, eBay is listening to sellers. I had a sale last week, and only half of my items were on sale because of the 14-day rule. This is positive move going back to where we were. It's pretty sad when a step forward is a step backward. That's just me. eBay, making steps forward is a positive move, but if you have to make a step backward to step forward, that's a negative. And it says at least one positive step forward. I'll give them that, or give them that one. Now let's wait and see if there are more stock irregularities. It's moving into the $34 range again. Who wants to place a bet that there will be stock issued gratis to the senior execs like September 15th that they will dump the same day? Don't be fooled. What they give with one hand, they easily take away with the other. You're right. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand's doing. This just means that nobody was using the Markdown tool, and they want more user engagement. Don't be fooled. Nobody at eBay's listening to the noise out here in eBay land. And that's what I tend to believe. I believe that, as I said early on, that I believe that with eBay, we just quit using it. And they're like, holy crap, nobody's using it. And that's just what I believe. Realms of research and statistics show shoppers buy more items that have strike-through pricing. Wouldn't expect eBay to know that or care. Yeah, probably. This is a good move for eBay to make. To say this was unpopular is an understatement. It made no sense whatsoever from the beginning. It restricted and hindered sellers for no good reason or advantage. No matter how you look at it, the policy, you couldn't figure anything positive about it. I'm very glad to see it go. I agree, Marie, and ultimately this is what it comes down to, is that eBay wanted you to use their, instead of using promoted, or they wanted you to, instead of using the Markdown Manager, they wanted you to use the promoted listings. They wanted, instead of you giving that extra 10% to your customer, eBay wanted to put that extra 10% in their pocket. And I firmly believe that that's what it was, eBay, and shame on you for being greedy, keeping the money from your customer, keeping the prices from your customer. You were looking, I'm looking at you. You were looking to keep that money for yourself and have the seller not share it with the buyer. So, that's a long one. We're going to skip over that one. It says, we're going to skip over that one. Let's find one more. Let's go all the way down. Let's let's go to, I want to see what the very first person had to say about this. All the way down. It says, I know some sellers filed complaints about this with the CAAG office. I suspect they had some part in eBay's changing their stance. Bingo. Think it through. That's the only noise that eBay hears. It's all they have ever heard. They will say that finally considered feedback describe. They will say that finally considered feedback describing it as a bad idea. Would that make it a bad idea before it was edist? I don't know what the hell. I have to look that word up. Seriously, I am I'll keep hitting the microphone. I am literally 39 years old, and that's the first time I have ever heard that word. Do they really deserve congratulations for fixing an idiocy they never had broken themselves in the first place? This person needs, I don't know. They said they want a smooth fourth quarter. Categorically observed. That's what we like to call a word salad, folks. I'm just curious, hey, what do I know? Proclaiming to a proclamation having the force of law. Edict. So it's edicy. I don't know, I've never heard of it spelled edict. Oh, edicted. Who the hell knows? I don't even care. So that's the short, the fat, and the skinny, and the long of this. I would like to thank Ina Steiner. I love what you guys do over at E-Commerce Bytes. You guys do a fantastic job writing news articles, and I appreciate you very much. You can go to ecommercebytes.com and always check out news stories that is concerning eBay. Thank you guys. As always, keep on digging, keep on picking, and God bless.